That's a great cookie. That is good.
Welcome to the West Texas VA Healthcare System and Healthy Cooking with Marcia. Please remember that your dietitians are just a phone call away. We have monthly cooking classes, we have monthly diabetes classes, we do weekly weight management classes. Nothing has slowed down due to social distancing, so we would love for you to call us and join us for our multiple healthy living, healthy eating classes. So today, we're celebrating National Nutrition Month, and I am going to make another kind of a sweet. These are called tropical truffles. I adapted them from a recipe from our dietetic intern, Hillary Cosby, who calls hers peanut truffles. But I'm kind of a coconut fan, so I'm making mine today with some coconut. I'm using coconut flour, I'm using a little bit of shredded coconut, and I use just a smidge of coconut extract. So what we've got going on here is very few ingredients. Everything is healthy. This is a vegan, gluten-free recipe. So my first ingredient is peanuts. A cup of those. I have a half a cup of peanut butter. I use the natural peanut butter, the kind that separates out, but it is the most healthy. I've got some coconut flour. That's gonna be my base and give me that good coconut taste. I've got some dates, and I just use the dates I could get at the grocery store. These are not the juiciest dates. There's a lot of different kinds of dates. So I was advised to soak them a little bit in hot water so they'd puree up nicely. And then I've got that coconut extract blended with a little bit of vanilla extract. My first step is to take this cup of peanuts, put it in my wonderful blender, and then pulse it till it's pretty good and ground. Okay, so my peanuts have been nicely ground up, and I think if I kept going I could easily make peanut butter, but right now they're just kind of like a nice ground meal. I'm going to add my wet ingredients, which is these dates and this vanilla extract. And what I'm going to do with the dates is I'm a little worried that I'm going to have too much liquid. I put that hot water in there earlier. So I'm going to spoon them in there and then add just a little bit of that liquid because we can add more later if we need it. You don't want a runny truffle or a runny energy bite. So I'm going to go ahead and add my peanut butter. I told you I've got that natural peanut butter, so it's a little bit liquidy, which might help. Okay, now we're down to the coconut flour. I'm going to get that blended in really good. The peanut butter did kind of weigh it down and make it a little bit easier to get those dates chopped. I've got my coconut flour. This is 3 tablespoons of coconut flour. Smells really good if you like coconut. Now, if you don't like coconut, you could use almond flour. The original recipe actually calls for cocoa powder. So cocoa powder and chocolate chips would do really well in this. Okay, I've got everything mixed in the blender. I added the coconut and put everything in a bowl, make it a little easier to dip out. Also, I didn't want to grind up my coconut a lot. I want those flakes to be there. So I want to point out in this recipe there is no gluten, there's no added sugar. Every single ingredient in this recipe is high in protein. Every single ingredient in this recipe is high in fiber. Dates are a little less high in protein, but every single ingredient is high in fiber. Dates are our sugar for this recipe. They're a source of natural sugar, which is a healthier form of sugar. So every ingredient in here, no gluten, very healthy, very concentrated energy source, protein source, so really good like for a hiking trip, something like that. Well, we're back. We've chilled our truffles so they're nice and firm and easy to eat. You can keep these in the fridge or keep these in the freezer. It's just going to keep a little bit firmer, a little higher quality. And I invited Dion, my co-worker, and he is going to try one of these Energy Bite tropical truffles. Thanks so much for doing this for us, Dion.
Not a problem.
Appreciate you.
That's a great cookie. That is good. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you, thank you. Again, reach out to us if you want to join any of our classes. We're wishing you a happy National Nutrition Month. We've got all sorts of good things for our veterans, and we'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much, and thanks for joining Healthy Cooking with Marcia and Dion today. Thanks.